Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Joseph Maldonado Passage, and I'm running for the state governor's office of 2018. And this is video message number 1 of 333 videos that I'm going to be putting up over the next 11 months before this election starts. All right, let's first of all put it all out there once again, just like I did when I run for president. I ain't cutting my hair. I ain't changing the way I dress. The earrings are staying. And I'll be goddamn if I wear a suit. Being fake and wearing a suit is not what this election's about. It's about sticking up for you, the working people of this state, for a change, and telling it like it is. So you're going to hear some colorful shit over the next 11 months. And if you don't like it, you know where the stop button is. If you like it, follow me and tell a friend, because we're going to win this election and we're going to win it for you, all right? So to give them something less to talk about, let's just start out by, through my years, I have tried some drugs. During one of the debates that we had at Randall University up there in Norman, I asked one of the other opponents, I said, have you ever smoked weed before? He said, yeah, but I'd be ashamed to say it. First of all, how can you represent 300 million people and be ashamed of anything and try and understand what the hell they're going through, what their problems are? I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. Hell, I've done it all. I've had some of the kinkiest sex you can imagine. I've been to dirty bookstores, you name it, all right? But what I've done in my past should have nothing to do with the way that I'm going to take care of fixing this budget and putting this state back on track. So you quit getting screwed up the butt every time one of them highfalutin politicians up there fuck up the budget or spend money wrong so they can raise taxes and keep taking care of you. I'm broke as shit, and I don't mind saying it. But you know something? I've taken a bare piece of land and made it into the largest privately owned facility in the United States with $1,000 and a bare piece of land. So don't tell me that I can't figure out how to make something out of nothing and get the state back on track without you paying the bills. Damn right. I got a judgment still against me from that bitch down there in Florida. You know, my husband died in October and I just got remarried in December. Who the fuck cares? I don't tell you how to live your life, and you ain't going to tell me how to live my life. We're going to take care of our elderly in this state for a change, and we're damn sure not going to throw out mentally handicapped people out of their workplace, and we're going to not close down nursing homes and push elderly people out on the street, because that ain't the way you're supposed to take care of your elderly people. And then we're going to raise some gross production taxes. Do you realize that you are paying to fix the roads? You're paying to clean up the water that they pollute? And you're paying the price for what air they're polluting that we're breathing. We're all getting sick and they ain't paying a fucking dime. 2 cents on a 55-gallon barrel? That's bullshit. 34 cents on a gallon that me and you pay at the gas pump? Yeah, I'd say somebody's getting it up the butt. But you know, the biggest thing about this election here is, if you want to straighten this state up, let's put some people in there that have never been in office before and give them a chance to straighten up this state, because obviously voting these crooked bastards in ain't getting us anywhere at $31,000 a day for a second special session for something that they should have done all along to fix the budget and figure out how to spend money so that way you ain't paying the bills. So ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I've done some shit in my past that I ain't too real colorful about, but I damn sure ain't ashamed about it, because you know what? Trying drugs in my past, I understand why people are on drugs. I understand why they're alcoholics. It's because of society has pushed them aside. And if you understand anything about a meth head, they take that high because they're not ashamed of anything while they're on that high. Then when they come down off of that high, they start to get ashamed. They feel like they're out of society again, and they do another bump or they do smoke another pipe to get back on that high so they don't give a shit. What we got to do is prison reform, folks. We got to get all these people out of prison and in free drug rehab programs and free work programs, and do something to help the people that have these problems of why they've been kicked out of society. I spent the other night passing out food and blankets and shoes and stuff to homeless people sleeping on the street in that ice and sleet. You would think that they're what? Druggies? Mental health people? Let me tell you something. This was like your mother or your grandmother sleeping under a tarp with hardly any clothes on, trying to stay warm because we don't have enough shelters in this state for the homeless people. Because the rich motherfuckers up there in that capital don't give a shit about humanity. You can put a dog in a dirty cage and you can get more news press, more donations, and more forever homes for a fucking dog in this country than you can an elderly person laying in a nursing home shitting all over themselves and nobody gives a shit. Why? Because it's socially acceptable. And that is what's wrong with this state and this world today. Socially acceptable. It's all about how much money you can raise and how much money you can pocket. And it's time that somebody gets up there in that Capitol with a big enough mouth that ain't ashamed of anything he's done in his life and put this state back on track. So if you want to support somebody, follow me for the next 11 months. And on June the 26th, register as a Libertarian a couple months before that because they're so fucking scared that I'm going to win, they closed the primaries. So they shut out 316,000 people in order to vote for me. So register as a Libertarian, folks, because you know what? All rights for all the people, all the time. And that's the way I'm going to run this state. I don't care if you're a Republican, a Democrat, a pot smoker, or a meth head. We're going to take care of each and every one of you. So get on www.joeexoticforgovernor.com and let's fix this shit. I'll see you tomorrow for Christmas for video message number 2.